Hi everyone, today I will tell you about a game called The Cursed Tape. When I installed this horror game on my computer, I expected to see what the game is praised for, because on Steam people rated it quite highly. Is it worth it, and did I justify my expectations? Well, the game starts immediately without any initial screensavers or menus. By the way, yes, there is no menu here. So if you suddenly need to change the sensitivity of your mouse or lower the graphics because this shit is not optimized, in general you won't be able to do this. We find ourselves in our main character's room, wandering around, which we see a TV turned on with a loud noise of interference. What was the problem with adding a menu with volume control? I still don't understand. Well, okay, after wandering around the room a little more, we see how someone threw us a strange tape, after which various sounds follow, some whispering, whistling and something else. The main character picks up the tape and goes to the TV. Of course, the first thing you need to do when a strange object is thrown at you is to pick it up. Brilliant! After the tape was inserted, we now play for the main character of this video and watch a terrible picture. After which we are freed from the cage in which we were locked. Here we now have to walk through some abandoned place, where everything is littered with garbage and blood. Our main character walks very slowly. I don't understand why he had to make the walking so slow without the ability to run, and also in this place where it's dark as hell. Well, of course I understand why this was done, to stretch out the gameplay, because the game is so short. But when I played, I wanted to fall asleep at this moment, because due to the fact that it's dark around, it's not clear where you need to go. The main character moves at a snail's pace. Having found an axe from the dead poor fella, we cut off the chains on the door and move on. We get to the lockers, where, bro, do you need something? We walk past the mannequins and find a key from one of them. Here I can praise the game for its atmosphere. The sounds are chosen really well. Some sounds, whistles, steps, all this really keeps you in suspense. But you know what the main problem that destroys fear in such games is? That this is a walking simulator. What I'm talking about? So this is about the fact that no matter how they try to scare you with various jump scares or scary sounds, the feeling of fear is not fully conveyed due to the fact that in the end you will not die in this game, which is what scared us so much about the jump scares. Just like in Five Nights at Freddy's, for example. So the fact that there is an immediate threat to you, to your life, if you catch a jump scare, you will die, and everything will start all over again. This feeling that there is a threat to your life is what frightens you. In the Cursed Tape and similar games of this genre, well, you will get scared at most once, but you will remain alive. Nothing will happen to you and you will calmly complete the game. Expect that you will not be able to solve the riddles. This to me is the main problem with such horror games. But maybe I'm wrong and this is just my opinion. Nevertheless, write yours in the comments. Let's get back to the game. Having opened the door with the key, we notice that the mannequins are moving behind us. Therefore, we quickly close the door through which we entered and move on. After walking around the room and listening to a set of various scary sounds, we find a room with a man's head, a candle and a piece of paper. Having taken it, we see a hint that says that we need to blow out the candle. We do this and some terrible crap happens. After which, the door opens and we go back. Oh, those primitive jump scares. Well, this one was good and made me twitch. Coming out onto a dark street, we hear the sounds of sirens. I still don't understand why they are here. Well, after wandering around this area for some more time with my thoughts, where the hell should I go in this fucking darkness, we find a door with a combination lock, and then the main character's head automatically moves towards the violet glow on the floor above. We go there and see a mannequin that look very much like a man whose skin was flayed off. We find an ultraviolet wand in his hand. We need it so that by its light we can find clues that will help us find the code to the door. Yes, I understand you, bro. I don't like math either. At school I was about as sick in class as you. Having found all the clues and solved a not difficult puzzle, well, only if you know how to count, we entered the code and opened the door. And we found ourselves in some kind of corridor, which is also covered in trash. Having walked along it a little further, we see an open door to the apartment. Since there is nowhere else to go, we go into it. Having walked a little further, we noticed another mannequin that does not allow us to go back. We go into a room in the apartment and see that it is all covered with ketchup. And also a pipe has burst and gas is coming out. Another riddle was left on the bed, namely with dolls. You need to find 3 dolls and put them on the shelves. And do it in the same order as on the hint. 1 doll lies right at the exit from the apartment. We go out to look for the second in the corridor. Oh, are you serious? This is such a primitive way to scare. And this is the second time. We find the doll and put it on a shelf. And I probably looked for the third doll for about 5 minutes. Damn it. But it turned out that she was lying behind the door in the apartment. A secret passage opens up for us, through which we go and approach the door where the tapes lie. Take one and push it through the door, and thus it gets to our main character. What? Okay, it was not bad, but I still didn't understand the ending. This is where the game ends. What can I say as a result? As for me, the idea is quite good. The sounds keep you in suspense just like these mannequins. The atmosphere is really scary. I'll probably say that it's good that the game was short, because towards the end of the game you start to get used to all these sounds and scary faces. If the gameplay lasted about an hour or more, it wouldn't be scary anymore. Among the disadvantages, I can highlight the lack of normal speed of movement of the main character, the absence of a main menu, and perhaps primitive jump scares, which are very poorly made. But overall, the game is not bad. I can't say that it's good due to the incomprehensible plot, or rather, the lack of it. Not very good optimization, which is why I periodically lost FPS, and the disadvantages described above. I still recommend to try it. Well, thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want more videos. See you!